Alright, so I'm making this recording for my clanmates in AK, not because I'm a particularly great player, but because this particular battle I can demonstrate a couple of things that might help some of the newer TD players. So it's going to take me a couple minutes to get into position here. Now with the Strv103, the key thing here is don't be spotted. You'll notice on my mini map I've got my view circles shown, and I'm going to pause in this bush right here to make sure that T-54 does not spot me. He's right at the edge of my view range, which means I could be in his view range, and I'm just going to pause here, and not a lot's going to happen. If you'll notice on the mini map, with the binoculars up, my view range is all the way out to the max view range. Now that ring, that distance between the outer red ring, which is the render distance, and the light blue ring or the yellow ring, which is the max spawning distance, that's where tank destroyers can really do their work, because they can't be spotted. Now, he popped up within my view range. There's some intervening foliage. I don't think he could spot me, but I wanted to make sure he didn't. Strv103 is really fragile. You do not want to get spotted in it. And I'm just kind of gambling here that the T-49 isn't going to get within spotting distance before I find a bush, and he doesn't. So here I'm set up in my bush. Alright, so key point here, there were bushes between him and me, and that means he cannot spot me. Same thing here. Less sure there, but definitely sure here. Borsig, slightly more risky, but he was at the edge of my normal view range. And I'm just farming these guys. Alright, now he knows where I'm at, kind of. He's gonna take a shot. Now, I could have shot him before, but I paused. I held my fire until he pulled back so that there was more intervening foliage there. I did not want to get it spotted, and that is one of the things I want to demonstrate with this video. When you're in a TD, especially a fragile TD that's stealth based, you really want to make sure that you're aware of those sort of things. Now I just saw a okay, he's going to take a blind shot at the bush he thinks I'm in. I wait till he moves back a little bit more, and I know he can't see me, and goodbye, Mr. T-54. Now, he was the only one far enough up to be a real, I don't know where that shot went, be a real danger of being able to spot me. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I take a blind shot at the Strv103 just because he's not a very good player, and I think he might just sit there. And I took a second one, and the Scorp G had moved into that spot, and I hit and killed him. Nice little ancillary blind shot kill there. Now, my targets of opportunity seem to have dried up, so I'm going to move up to this bush, which is the bush the T-54 thought I was in. Now, pause it here. Now, for you TD players, you'll notice that as I moved into that bush, I switched to my sniper mode, and I stopped as soon as the bush was clear. Now, a lot of people say, well, you move back until the bush is opaque. You can't spot through it that way. That's why I look for intervening foliage before I take the shot, because the bush I'm in is not sufficient camouflage. Has a really good shot. The Strv103 gun can be a little trolly, especially at long range, but overall it's really accurate, which is kind of one of its points. So we're not, the Foch isn't seeing anything, so I'm going to move up to support him in case something does get spotted. You'll notice he's well behind the bush. He sees me moving up, so he's going to move up a little. Mod 1 is there. He's a little skittish because everything that shows up over here has been getting annihilated. I'd really like to kill him, but the shot's not there. And I bounce. 288 pen, and I bounce. Take care of the Centurion. And I'm going to try and help with the Strv103. And there's a troll again. Fully aimed in, went right over the top of him. He's smart there. Well, he was smart. He had the Scorpion in between us. And he's moving back. Blind shot, and I hit the Scorp. I really thought that Foch could handle the Strv103, but maybe he was getting fire from elsewhere. And I'm going to kick up the playback speed. Not a lot happens for the next minute or so. We're at 2 times. Now, I am just about to notice that the Strv103 must have got killed by artillery. Here's an issue with the Strv103 with the hydropneumatic suspension. I can't elevate my gun as much as I need to here. You'll notice my aim point is above where the gun's pointing. So I actually had to move down the slope to get less angle. There must be some dead tanks there. I don't hit anything there. And at this point I notice, oh, the Strv103's dead somehow. I'm going to move up, because all the other tanks that are alive have been spotted somewhere other than this line. So I can extend some vision, and I can farm some more damage. Now I'm moving up to this bush so that I can see past them. Now if something was to pop up here halfway close, like within my normal spotting distance, I would not want to take the shot, because like just there I didn't shoot, because there's a chance he could spot me. And there's some assist damage. I'm going to speed it up a little. There's not a lot happening. The Furdy's moving up to help me. I'm relocating over here, but I pull back behind the berm just to make sure that I don't get spotted while moving. I got really lucky there. He did not spot me. I'm going to slow it back down. There's one tank left. I got 5 kills. Possibility of Top Gun. I'm going to move over. Last tank alive. Good, good, good. Aiming in. And I got a shot on him. We'll roll him, leave him on 14 health. And the already finishes him off. And I don't get the Top Gun. But I do get an ace tanker.